Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about something that many English learners worry about every day. How do you practice English talking when you have nobody to speak with? Maybe you know many English words, but when you try to speak, your mind becomes blank. Maybe you feel shy, nervous, or afraid of mistakes. But what if I tell you that speaking English can become easy when you practice in the right way? In today's video, I will show you simple and powerful ways to practice English talking step by step. And one small daily habit in this video can completely change your English speaking confidence. So stay with me until the end, because every chapter will help you speak English more naturally and more confidently. Chapter 1. Let me ask you something. Have you ever wanted to speak English, but when the moment came, your mouth became silent? Maybe you knew the words in your mind, but you could not say them. Maybe you felt nervous. Maybe you felt shy. If this has happened to you, don't worry. You are not alone. So many English learners feel this way. When I first started speaking English, I was very nervous. I still remember one day very clearly. Someone asked me a very simple question in English. The question was easy. I understood it. But I became afraid. My heart started beating fast. My mind became blank. I wanted to answer, but no words came out. After that moment, I felt sad. I thought maybe English speaking was too difficult for me. But slowly I understood something important. The problem was not grammar. The problem was not vocabulary. The real problem was fear. Many learners think like this. I will start speaking when my English becomes perfect. But that day never comes. If you always wait for perfect English, you will never start talking. Speaking is not something that comes first. Practice comes first. Confidence comes later. Think about small children. When children learn to speak, they make many mistakes. Sometimes they say words incorrectly. Sometimes their sentences are broken. But they keep speaking. They do not stop. They do not feel embarrassed. And because they keep trying, slowly they become better and better. This is exactly how language learning works. Many people study English for years. They read grammar books, they memorize vocabulary, they watch lessons every day. But they still cannot speak. Why? Because they only study English. They do not use English. Speaking is like learning to ride a bicycle. You cannot learn it only by reading a book. You must practice. At first, you may fall. You may feel uncomfortable. But slowly your balance improves. English speaking works the same way. So today I want to show you something very important. You can practice English speaking even if you are alone. Yes, even if you have no English-speaking friends. Even if nobody around you speaks English. You can still improve every single day. The first thing you should do is talk to yourself in English. I know this may sound strange at first. Many people feel shy even when they are alone. But talking to yourself is one of the best ways to practice speaking. It helps your brain become active in English. Start with very small sentences. For example, I am sitting on my chair. I am drinking tea. My room is clean. I feel tired today. I want to learn English. These are very simple sentences, but simple practice creates strong habits. When you wake up in the morning, try speaking about your day in English. You can say, "Now I am waking up. I need to brush my teeth. Today I will study English." Do this every day. Slowly, your brain will start thinking faster in English. Another powerful method is describing things around you. Look around your room. Describe everything you see. This is my phone. The phone is black. There is a window near me. My bag is on the table. Very easy, very simple, but very powerful. You can also practice while walking. When you walk outside, describe what you see. The sky is blue. There are many people here. A child is playing. I can hear a car. This type of practice is wonderful because it connects English with your real life. Your brain starts learning naturally. And here is something very important. Do not worry too much about mistakes. Mistakes are not your enemy. Mistakes are your teacher. Every mistake teaches your brain something new. When babies learn to walk, they fall many times, but falling helps them learn balance. In the same way, mistakes help you learn speaking. I made many mistakes when I was learning English. Sometimes I used wrong grammar. Sometimes I pronounced words badly. Sometimes people did not understand me. But I continued. And because I continued, I improved. Many learners stop speaking because they feel embarrassed. Please do not do that. Nobody becomes fluent without mistakes. Every fluent speaker you see today was once a beginner. Always remember this. Bad English spoken every day is better than perfect English never spoken. Even 5 or 10 minutes of speaking practice every day can slowly change your confidence. The secret is consistency. Small daily practice is more powerful than one long study session once a week. And there is another important thing. Speak slowly. You do not need to speak fast. Many learners think fast speaking means good English. That is not true. Clear speaking is more important than fast speaking. Take your time. Relax. Let the words come naturally. One day, something beautiful will happen. You will suddenly notice that speaking feels easier. Your fear will become smaller. Your sentences will come faster. And you will smile because you will realize that you are finally speaking English. But this is only the beginning. Speaking alone helps a lot, but there is another powerful method that can make your English sound more natural very quickly. This method helped me improve my pronunciation, confidence, and speaking rhythm in a big way. And in the next chapter, I will show you exactly how it works. Chapter 2. Let me tell you about a student I once knew. He understood English very well. He watched English videos every day. He knew many English words. He even understood movies and lessons. But when he tried to speak, his English did not sound smooth. His sentences stopped again and again. His pronunciation was unclear, and he always felt frustrated. One day, he started doing one simple thing. Every day he listened carefully to native English speakers and copied them. Not sometimes, every single day. And slowly, everything changed. His pronunciation became clearer. His speaking became smoother. His confidence became stronger. People started understanding him more easily. And the most surprising thing was this. He did not study difficult grammar all day. He simply listened and repeated again and again. This method is called shadowing, and honestly, it is one of the best ways to improve English speaking. The method is very simple. First, listen carefully. Then pause. Then repeat exactly what you hear. Not only the words, copy the voice, copy the feeling, copy the rhythm, copy the pronunciation. For example, imagine someone says, "How was your day?" First, just listen carefully. Notice how this sentence sounds. Notice the speed. Notice the emotion. Then pause the audio. Now repeat. "How was your day?" Try to sound like the speaker. Even if your pronunciation is not perfect, keep trying. Here is another example. "I'm feeling tired today." Listen first, then repeat. "I'm feeling tired today." This practice may feel strange at first, but slowly your mouth becomes more comfortable with English sounds. You are training your brain and your tongue together. And here is something important. Do not rush. Many learners try to speak very fast, but fast speaking is not the goal. Natural speaking is the goal. So practice slowly and clearly. Even 5 minutes every day can help you improve. Yes, just 5 minutes. But you must do it daily. Now maybe you are asking, what should I listen to? That is a very good question. Please start with easy English. Do not start with very difficult movies or fast interviews. Many beginners do this mistake. They choose difficult content, understand nothing, and then feel discouraged. Simple English is better. You can watch cartoons. You can watch beginner English videos. You can listen to short podcasts for learners. You can listen to short conversations. Easy English builds confidence, and confidence helps you continue learning. I remember when I started using this method. At first, I felt uncomfortable hearing my own voice in English. One day, I decided to record myself speaking. Honestly, I did not like my voice at all. My pronunciation sounded strange to me. My speaking was slow. I made mistakes, and for a moment, I wanted to stop. But then something important happened. After some weeks of daily practice, I recorded myself again. And this time, I noticed improvement. My words sounded clearer. My speaking became smoother. I stopped pausing so much. Even my confidence sounded different. That small improvement gave me so much motivation. So please do not feel bad when you hear your voice at the beginning. Improvement takes time. Every learner sounds imperfect at first. That is normal. Another powerful thing you can do is repeat the same audio many times. Yes, the same audio. Many learners always search for new lessons, but repetition is very important. When you repeat the same sentences again and again, your brain starts remembering patterns naturally. For example, if you repeat, "How are you doing today?" many times, one day it will come out naturally without thinking. That is how real speaking confidence grows. You can also practice with emotions. Do not speak like a robot. If the speaker sounds happy, try to sound happy. If the speaker sounds tired, copy that feeling too. English is not only words. English is also emotion, rhythm, and energy. And here is another small tip. Use subtitles in the beginning if you need help. Read and listen together. Then later, try listening without subtitles. Step by step, your ears will become stronger. Slowly you will stop translating every word. And this brings us to something very important. Many learners cannot speak smoothly because they translate everything inside their head first. They think in their own language, then change it into English. This takes time and creates stress. But what happens when you start thinking directly in English? That is where speaking becomes faster, easier, and more natural. And in the next chapter, we're going to talk about exactly that. How to train your brain to think in English naturally, even if you are still a beginner. Chapter 3. This habit is very powerful. Let me show you something that happens to many English learners. Maybe this has happened to you too. Someone asks you a very simple question in English. What did you eat today? You know the answer. The answer is easy, but your brain suddenly becomes slow. First, you think in your own language. Then you try to translate every word into English. Then you worry about grammar. Then you become nervous. And finally, you say nothing. This is why many learners feel stressed while speaking. Translation takes too much time. When I was learning English, I had the same problem. Even simple conversations felt difficult. My brain was always busy translating words again and again. It made speaking slow and tiring. But slowly, I learned something important. If you want to speak English naturally, you must slowly train your brain to think directly in English. Now don't worry, this does not happen in one day. You do not need perfect English for this. You only need small, daily practice. Start with very easy thoughts. For example, if you are drinking tea, think, I am drinking tea. If the weather is hot, think, the weather is hot today. If you are feeling tired, think, I need some rest. Very small thoughts, very simple sentences. But these small thoughts are powerful. They teach your brain to use English naturally. One of the best times to practice this is during daily activities. When you wake up in the morning, describe your actions in English. I am opening the door. I am washing my face. I am getting ready for work. I need to eat breakfast. At first, this may feel strange. Your brain may stop many times. That is okay. Keep going. Slowly, English will start coming more naturally into your mind. Another great exercise is naming things around you in English. Look around your room. Chair, window, book, fan, phone. Then make small sentences. The book is on the table. My phone is black. The fan is moving fast. This type of practice looks simple, but it trains your mind every day. And remember this, consistency is more important than long study sessions. You do not need to study English for 5 hours every day. Even 10 minutes of real practice daily can slowly change your brain. Small habits create big results. Think about exercise. If someone goes to the gym once a month for 5 hours, it will not help much. But if someone exercises a little every day, the body slowly becomes stronger. English works the same way. Daily practice changes the brain step by step. I remember one small habit that helped me a lot. Every night before sleeping, I spent a few minutes thinking about my day in English. I worked today. I watched a video. I talked to my friend. I feel happy today. Very easy sentences, but after some weeks, something surprising happened. My mind started making English sentences automatically. I was not translating all the time anymore. That is when I realized real progress was happening. And here is something very important I want you to remember. Fluency does not mean speaking fast. Many learners think fluent people speak very quickly. That is not true. Real fluency means speaking without fear. It means feeling relaxed while speaking. It means expressing your thoughts clearly, even with simple words. A calm speaker with simple English is better than a fast speaker full of fear. So please do not pressure yourself to sound perfect or super fast. Focus on comfort. Focus on confidence. Speed will come naturally later. Now let's practice some mini conversations together. These are very useful because they prepare you for real-life speaking. Listen carefully. How are you? I am fine. What did you do today? I studied English. Are you busy? No, I'm free. What are you doing now? I'm watching this video. Practice these small conversations again and again. You can speak both parts alone. This helps your brain become ready for real conversations with other people. And here is another powerful tip. Imagine conversations in your mind. Imagine meeting a friend. Imagine ordering food. Imagine talking to someone new. Then practice small English sentences inside your mind. This builds confidence before real speaking happens. Slowly, you will notice something beautiful. English will stop feeling like a school subject. It will start feeling like a real language inside your daily life. And once this happens, your confidence will grow much faster. Now you are becoming stronger. You are speaking alone. You are listening and repeating. You are thinking in English. And this means you are ready for the next big step. In the final chapter, we are going to talk about speaking with real people and building real confidence in everyday conversations. Chapter 4. For many learners, this is the scariest step. I remember hearing about a learner who studied English for many years but almost never spoke it. He watched videos every day, he read books, he practiced grammar. But whenever someone spoke to him in English, he became nervous and silent. He was afraid of making mistakes. He thought people would laugh at him. So he avoided speaking again and again. Then one day, something small happened. A tourist asked him a simple question in English, just a very small question. At first, he felt nervous like always, but this time, he decided to try. His English was not perfect. He made small mistakes. He spoke slowly. But the tourist smiled and understood him. That small conversation changed something inside him. For the first time, he realized that communication is more important than perfection. And honestly, this is one of the biggest lessons in language learning. You do not need perfect grammar to communicate. You do not need a perfect accent. You only need courage to try. Now let us talk about how you can practice real English conversations step by step. The first way is speaking with friends. If you have a friend learning English, practice together. Even simple conversations help a lot. You can ask, "How was your day? What did you eat today? What are your plans for tomorrow?" Simple questions create real speaking practice. And if you do not have English-speaking friends near you, that's okay too. Today, there are many online language partners and English learning groups. You can join speaking communities online. You can send voice messages. You can practice short conversations. Voice messages are especially helpful for beginners because you have time to think before speaking. You can listen to yourself. You can improve slowly. At first, maybe your voice will shake. Maybe you will feel nervous. That's normal. Confidence grows step by step. First comes fear. Then comes small practice. Then comes comfort. Then comes confidence. This is the natural process. Nobody wakes up one day feeling completely confident in a new language. Confidence is built through small experiences again and again. Another important thing is learning how to continue conversations. Many beginners answer with only one short sentence, and then the conversation stops. For example, "How are you?" "I am fine," and then silence. But good conversations continue with small questions. For example, "How are you?" "I am fine, and you?" Or, "What do you think?" "Really? Can you tell me more?" "That sounds interesting." These small questions are very powerful. They help conversations continue naturally. And honestly, you do not need difficult vocabulary for good communication. Simple English works beautifully. Some of the best conversations happen with very simple words spoken clearly and confidently. I also want to remind you of something very important. Every fluent English speaker you see today was once a beginner. Every confident speaker once felt nervous too. Nobody starts perfect. Nobody speaks perfectly on the first day. Behind every fluent speaker are thousands of mistakes, thousands of practice moments, and many uncomfortable conversations. So please do not compare your beginning to someone else's success. Focus on your own journey. Focus on becoming a little better every day. And here is something beautiful about mistakes. Every mistake means you are trying. Every mistake means you are learning. Every mistake means you are growing. People who never practice never improve. But people who try improve slowly every single day. So speak proudly, even if your English is not perfect yet. Speak with courage. Speak with confidence. Your voice matters. Your effort matters. And one day, you will look back and smile, because the English that once felt impossible will start feeling natural. You will understand more. You will speak more easily. And most importantly, you will stop being afraid. Always remember this. Fluency is not magic. Fluency is daily practice, patience, mistakes, courage, and consistency. Little by little, day by day, your English becomes stronger. So never stop practicing. Never stop believing in yourself. And never forget how far you have already come. If this video helped you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our English learning videos. And in the comments below, write, "I will practice English every day." I would love to read your comments and hear your story. Thank you so much for watching. Keep learning, keep speaking, and keep growing. I will see you in the next video. So my friends, always remember this. English speaking is not magic. It is practice. Small practice every day can completely change your confidence. Do not wait to become perfect before you speak. Start speaking now, even with simple words. Every sentence you speak is one more step toward fluency. If this video helped you, Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our English learning videos. Also, write in the comments below, "I will speak English every day." I really want to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.